Today, we are thrilled to feature Bubs Naturals, a company making a real difference this Veterans Day observed. They're generously donating all proceeds today to the Glenn Doherty Memorial Foundation, supporting special ops veterans in transitioning to civilian careers. Glenn Doherty, also known as Bubs, was a Navy SEAL and CIA contractor. He was killed in the 2012 terrorist attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya. You might remember him portrayed in the movie 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. A close friend of Glenn's and the founder of Bubs Naturals, Sean Lake, started the company in 2017 to honor Glenn's youthful spirit and dedication to health because, well, when you feel good, you do good, right? Sean joins me now. Sean, welcome back. Before diving into all of this, I just want to say, in these scary and divisive times we're in right now, frightening times with, the World War III concern and the worry being very real for many Americans, we appreciate your focus on American heroes, something that we can all get behind, especially on this Veterans Day. So thank you for that. And then we do want to dive into the call for action because on this Veterans Day, you're donating 100% of your proceeds from Bubs Naturals to the Glenn Doherty Foundation. But I first want to talk about your inspiration behind starting this company in Glenn's honor.
Yeah, well, first, thanks for having me on and being able to talk about what we do and why we do it. And I think your why is really critical in anything you do in life. And Glenn was my closest buddy since middle school. Like, we grew up together, we lived together for, thick as thieves for decades. And Glenn was a guy who stood for self-improvement, and he was always helping others. And I mean, like, in the gym, education, you name it, like, he just leveled up. And that was infectious in all those around him. Yeah. And he was the guy that would help you. So really the architecture around the company, the inspiration was nutrition that truly, truly works, self-improvement. Everything we make is going to improve yourself. And we give 10% of profits every day of the year to veteran charities, to charitable causes in Glenn's name. That's our way of helping others. So it's kind of that feel great, do good motto. And then, Glenn embodied that. And he had this like larger than life personality. He was always out chasing life's big adventures. Yeah. And that's something we believe in. So our nutrition line is designed to help you live a full life, go chase those adventures, and hey, help some other people along the way. Help those veterans that are transitioning from active duty to civilian life and make a difference. Yeah,
so the Glenn Doherty Foundation, how does that foundation help our vets transition from active duty to civilian life?
No problem. So the Glenn Doherty Memorial Foundation was founded to solve a problem that Glenn, quite frankly, didn't solve for very well. Glenn was a 10-year veteran Navy SEAL with SEAL Team 3. And when he got out, he really struggled with what that next step in life was going to be. And by providing scholarships, by filling gaps in the GI Bill, you can actually help these veterans that have, they're special operators, they're highly elite, skilled warriors, find out what's next. So it's a great way to just remove any and all obstacles to go get your business degree, go to a trade school, go to whatever school you want to go to, and go make that successful transition. Solve the problem that Glenn didn't quite solve for.
Good. So for Veterans Day observed, which is today, tomorrow's actually Veterans Day, but today is observed. So you're donating all proceeds to the Glenn Doherty Memorial Foundation. So what can people buy from Bubs Naturals, with an S at the end.com, for a good cause?
So the foundation of our company is collagen peptides. Collagen is this wonderful protein that is the glue holding your body together. It's unflavored, heat tolerant. We throw it in coffee every single day. Okay. And it just does wonders for hair, skin, and nails for you. Yes. Joint health, muscle recovery for the guys. And it really is this kind of one protein that anyone over the age of 25 should be using for their body every single day. We also have a USDA organic and NSF for Sports certified electrolyte line. So electrolytes, we know, are super important for traveling, if you've had too much to drink, but mostly for fitness, and that's what we really promote it around. Yeah. We also have a functional creamer, so we have our MCT oil powder, which is coconut oil for mental focus and energy, and it's a great non-dairy creamer to throw right in your coffee. And we just launched a coffee line. So we are now micro roasting in San Diego the world's first Whole 30 approved coffee that's fair trade and organic and micro roasted and
wow,
well,
let's get a look
delicious.
at that.
Yeah, get it.
So people can buy this online, bubsnaturals.com.
Yeah.
And then we do want to, the New York Marathon was just this past Sunday, and Glenn was honored during that marathon as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was a big one. So every year, the Glenn Doherty Memorial Foundation recruits runners. My wife Heather and I ran the Boston Marathon and raised money to have the honor of running in Glenn's memory. And we do that at the New York Marathon as well through the Glenn Doherty Memorial Foundation. So 5 runners were out in New York and they just crushed it. I mean, they raised a bunch of money for a great cause and created memories and celebrated this larger than life legacy that was Bub.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for keeping his memory alive on this Veterans Day especially. Sean Lake, thank you so much for your commitment to our American heroes and for making a positive impact where it's needed. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Happy Veterans Day.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.